Shalom, this is your Ark. Yah is magnified, and I'm back with another informative video. I titled this video, Do Not Become the Legal Father by Default. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, guys, let's get to it. Okay, so now as you all know, I have in fact been doing a continuous series of videos simply showing you all that if you do not respond back to the mail and you simply just send the mail back, the courts will proceed forward and hold you in default, okay? So now, let's pay attention to this guy's story so you all can simply learn from the consequences of not responding. So, I'm about to play the video. Check it out.
Wild and unbelievable stories here in Detroit.
This is one of them.
This is one of them. Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time, he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future.
Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the sister.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work. My money is being threatened to be taken.
Carnell isn't just worried about how this is impacting him. He says the law needs to be changed. So when this happens, as it often does, other men don't become dad by default.
We can be defaulted into being a father of a child that is not ours. I don't understand that law, but it is a law in place.
In Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Yeah.
Learn from this man's situation, guys. As I told you all, if you do not respond back, they will what? Default you. And once you become in default, you will be in this man's shoes, okay? So again, Yah's magnified is bringing more truth to life. So now, with that being said, let's go to the definition for default judgment. Let's go there. Okay, so now, as you all just witnessed, that gentleman who was in fact held by the court to be the legal father of a child that's not even his. He do not even know the child, all because he did not respond to the allegations that was brought before the court. Okay? So like I stressed to you all, if you do not respond, the judge will enter this thing called a default judgment. Okay? So now we're going to come out of the Black Law Dictionary 6th edition for you all can better get further understanding of what a default judgment is. So now, let's pick this up at the top where it states default judgment. Default judgment is a judgment entered against a party who has failed to defend against the claim that has been brought by another party. Plain and simple, simple and plain. If you fail to defend or if you fail to rebut any of the presumptions, then you will be held in default. Okay? Be it you send the mail back or you just simply refuse to appear. Or should I say arrive before the court. Okay? You will be held in default. Let's continue. Under rules of civil procedures, when a party against whom a judgment for affirmative relief is sought has failed to plead, i.e. answer, or, let's continue on, otherwise defend, he is in default and a judgment by default may be entered either by the clerk or the court. Federal Rules Civil Procedures, page 55, see also judgment. Okay, so the gentleman who paying almost $30,000 in arrears for a child that's not his, all because he refused to respond and refused to address the allegations. which he could have stopped a long time ago. Okay? He took a DNA test. He know the child is not his, but yet and still, because of his silence became agreement. He is now obligated to support this child. Okay? Unless he knows exactly what to do. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because I have an OC right now that I'm working with. He is in fact held in default as well. Okay? He have a court date coming up at the end of this month. You guys will be hearing from him soon. Real soon, okay? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But I just, doing this video to further show you guys, if you do not respond, you will be held in default. Okay? And you will be held with the legal obligations to support the child, even if it's yours or not. Okay? So that's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allsmagnified@gmail.com. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this right wisdom, this right knowledge, and this right understanding. So with that being said, I say shalom.